My pleasure, Lee. Thanks for visiting me today.
You know what, Dr. Ivy, actually, now that we're sitting here, I realized your house, you know what it feels like? It feels like a Sunday. And normally,
Oh.
Sundays, like at least one Sunday a month, I'm actually in your clinic.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I have like laser for my hair, like facial done.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So your house actually feels like a Sunday.
Well, yeah, actually, that's why I like to sit here outside the house. This is actually one of my favorite spots because I feel very relaxed.
Yeah.
And you know what? I mean, I work every day, and every day is hectic. And so when I come here, I just feel like I'm on a Sunday mode. Like it feels very relaxed, comfortable, and I'm just so like my mind is just quiet and reflecting and meditating. So yeah, that's how I feel as well, and I'm glad you feel that way. That's the same way I feel when I'm here.
And I think that it's such a genius move to put your garden actually in front of the house, so it feels bigger because like there's a street and there's no blockage.
Yes, I mean I think it feels very open.
Yes, it
and
does.
and this is actually quite unique because I've noticed in the Philippines most of the houses have their garden at the back.
Yes.
At the back, and I guess this is the reason why we sort of got a Singaporean architect, because we wanted a fresh perspective, and we wanted, in Singapore they're not used to big spaces.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead. They're not used to big spaces, and so what happens is they're able to maximize the space to make it feel bigger. And so what I like about this design is that it really feels open, and it doesn't feel claustrophobic. It doesn't feel like you're between two houses. It was actually when they said that we'll put the pool in front and we'll put the garden in front of the house. Then I said, wow, that's a brilliant idea.
Isn't it also like feng shui? Because they want like water feature. Actually, our pool's in front.
Oh,
but
okay.
Because of lack of space.
Yes.
But is it like a feng shui thing? Do you
Well,
believe in feng shui?
well, Z's Chinese, but we don't believe in feng shui,
Okay.
so we don't follow any feng shui. So this was not, we did not follow any feng shui for this design. But I think it worked pretty well for us because it also I know, I just like how it was really designed.
Your house is beautiful, but it's also very inviting and not intimidating.
Oh, okay.
Even if you have such beautiful things around.
Yeah, well, Z and I are a young couple, and we feel very young, and so we wanted our home to look young and to
naman
feel
talaga.
young. Diba? We don't want naman a stiff house. We wanted a home, because we have 3 small kids, diba? So parang we didn't want naman our house to feel so stiff, or the furnitures are covered with plastic, and parang we wanted a home where it's free and easy, and it reflects our personalities.
It does. I was gonna say, such a reflection of your personality, because really, you and Dr. Z are so chill and like just actually, yeah, if there's one word to describe both of you, I'd be like, oh, they're so chill.
Yeah, so we like the fact that parang, the house is also like that.
Yeah.
Parang, you can just go anywhere, sit down and relax and feel comfortable. And yeah, and it feels very modern.
Yeah.
And young. And that's how we are supposed to be.
Very young.
Very young, yeah.
Your lighting fixture looks like a sculpture on its own. Where did you get it?
Well, we ordered this in. I have a Filipino, interior designer, Anthony Nazareno. We got this piece from Italy, and then we brought it in. It was from Polyform, I think.
Oh, Polyform.
Yes,
Anna.
I got it from Anna, but this is not. This is a different brand.
Yes. They bring in stuff.
They bring in lighting. There's I can't remember the exact brand of it, but it's Anna through
Anna Chia.
Anna Chia, who helped us bring this. But it was actually Anthony who thought of putting this piece here, this lighting fixture here.
It seems like your inside, though, the outside of your house is bright and summery. Here it's a bit more formal, for lack of a better term. Is that maybe your goal?
Well, yes, because I guess the outside is really more for our breakfast, like a breakfast area, or our merienda time, or our tea time with the kids, or we usually grill outside.
Yeah, I saw your grill.
Yeah, Z grills a lot. So when we want to grill on a Sunday, or let's say in the morning, But here, this is more for entertaining. So
do you have lunch or dinner here or
yes.
outside?
Well, it depends. Like if for example, dinner, we normally have dinner here with the family, or when we have friends over, we normally spend and have our dinners here. But so like this is the more formal dining, and that's the informal dining area outside. Yeah.
Decorating your home, did you have pegs or?
Well, I don't.
More inclined to.
Well, of course, I like the modern look. I always.
Okay.
Well, I'm a frustrated interior designer. I actually like browsing through magazines, interior design magazines,
What are your favorite?
more than fashion design magazines now. Because I don't know, I guess maybe we're in that phase of our life where we're mothers, we're wives, we're more into the homemaking phase, and so we like to make sure that we make our home, a reflection of who we are. And of course, but we need to be inspired also. So I like to be inspired by people or by certain individuals or certain designers. And sort of just get and learn from their design ideas, and then but make it your own.
Actually, like, not for anything, but I know you can afford to buy any like national artists and all that. And I actually appreciate that you use a lot of some up and coming artists and like newer artists, because it also shows that you really do know what you like in terms of preference and personal taste, because it's not really about what you can afford, but more of how you choose and curate things that enter your life.
Z has an eye for the eye for the art, and I think what's good about him is he does not really go by the name, but it's really by the piece.
Yeah.
If he likes the piece, I mean, it doesn't matter whether this is an upcoming artist or a famous artist, but I think it's really more when you fall in love with a piece, and yes, it speaks to you, then you sort of want it to be part of your home, and it really fits your whole design architecture or your design idea.
So that's a really good tip for anyone like, trying to build.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think you should. I mean, of course, it's nice to invest in good key pieces, but also you should not just depend, or you should not just base it on the name, but really something. But it has to be something you like.
I noticed that all of the major rooms in your house is facing your garden and pool.
Yes. Yeah.
Was that? Yeah, obviously it was intentional. Was that?
Well, I guess I think the main focal point talaga of the house is the garden and the pool. So everything is facing the garden and the pool, and I think that's the reason why it feels so open.
Yeah.
Because we maximize the space, and we made the central point, the garden and the pool. So it gives that positive and happy vibe and peaceful vibe. Because with all the trees,
are high.
yes, and with all the trees, now we have a squirrel, and then we have birds, and then we see the squirrels, diba? In the morning, the kids see the squirrels jumping, and so it's nice. Even our rooms, it's all towards the garden.
What's your favorite room?
Well, of course, I always stay
Your closet.
I always
You should enter her closet. I'm like, I want to enter her closet.
well, my favorite space is, of course, my bedroom, because that's where I spend most of my time. And the kids have been sleeping in our bedroom now. It's their summer holidays. So the 5 of us are squeezing in one bed. So it's so cute. And that's where we play our board games every night. We watch TV together. But when of course sometimes I just like cleaning up my closet, our bathroom. That's my favorite spot also. But we also have a family room upstairs where we spend time together also.
The first thing I actually noticed is the scent.
Oh.
So obviously you have a signature scent. What are other things that, like, when you come here, or if I enter, I'm like, oh, it's Ivy's house because of the scent? And what are other signature things that you want your guests to experience when you enter your house?
Maybe one, the scent, because I think it's very important. But when you enter the house, it smells good. Number 2, I think having plants and flowers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you get it from your garden?
Yes. You know what? If you want to save money, because you know what, flowers and plants can be expensive, diba?
I'm gonna call them. I need some plants.
I know. So one tip is, just pick them from your garden, and you know what? Greens instantly make the house look good and warm and homey, and without spending. Sometimes flowers can be so mahal,
yeah.
Diba? And we don't want to spend so much naman. So just make sure you have trees that you can pick the greens from, and then nakatipid ka na, diba? You don't have to spend so much.
What happens here?
Well, actually, this is like a bar room. So, like, when Z has like a friend and they just want to chat and have some drinks, so normally they stay here. Yeah, or it's an extension of our living room, actually. So there's other people who want to have private conversations and they come here. Yeah.
What would be the best investment, like in terms of furniture, do you think? If I had to buy, like, of course, like you have, example, $100, and like, what would you? Yeah, what's the furniture you think a person should spend on the most?
I feel, for me, the bed. Your bed.
Okay.
Because I feel that, I mean, especially if you want to sleep well and be comfortable, I don't think you should scrimp on your bed, on your cushion, and choose a really comfortable bed. Another investment I feel that's important probably is your living room, because that's where you entertain the most, and normally that's the place where people want to stay.
For your guests, what is like 3 like words you want them to feel when they're in your home?
Well, for me, of course, the most important thing is that they feel comfortable and that they don't feel that they have to be careful about breaking anything or about not sitting on this particular sofa or being careful when they're eating. You know, I just want them to be comfortable, to feel at home, and to feel a positive vibe. Diba? There are homes when you enter parang mabigat, and there are homes when you enter parang you feel happy. I think the most important thing is you feel happy when you enter your home as an owner, and at the same time when you have your guests, that they feel very comfortable at home, in your own home, and that they get to see you in your home.
Yeah.
The worst is when you get a designer and then they just let him design everything.
Correct.
And then parang it's not even your taste.
Yeah.
It's somebody else's taste. But you know, at the end of the day, it's your home. You have to love diba? You have to love going home to that place. And people has to get to know you through your home also. It should be a reflection of yourself and your personality.
Well, thank you for having us, because honestly, your
Yes.
home's such a reflection of the both of you.
Oh, thank you.
So nice and well put together, but also you're right, it's so comfy and warm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending your afternoon with us also. In our home.